Are you looking for tools that can help you with your climbing training? That's what we're going to talk about right now. Hi, I'm Sarah from Send Edition, and welcome to 3 Minute Thursday, the show where we talk about everything climbing related in 3 minutes or less every Thursday. Today we're talking about 3 tools that I personally use to help with my training, and if you aren't already using them, you're probably going to be interested. Starting off with tool number 1, it is an app on your phone. When it comes to climbing training, there are tons of apps that can help you with your training. They give you recommendations, timers, that kind of thing. The one that I really like that I've been using over and over and over again is called Crimped. It's by Lattice Training. You've probably seen some videos from them on YouTube already. They have a few features that I really like, which is why I recommend them. They do exercises, for example, both on the wall exercises and off the wall exercises. So whether you're trying to improve your strength, your endurance, any of that kind of stuff, they can definitely help you with that. Another tool that they have that I think is really cool is they have little assessments where you can go through and look at how your endurance is, how your strength is, finger strength, that kind of thing. They'll walk you through the assessment so you can keep track of your baseline, and then after you do some training, maybe even use their training programs, you can purchase some of their programs, then you can redo the assessment and see your progress up to that point. Plus, it gives you another benchmark for moving forward. Tool number 2 is a little bit different than this. It's some sort of way of tracking your training. Now, I actually use my iPad. I have a training planner. It's available to Patreon members. Wink, wink. If you're interested in becoming a Patreon, links are in the description below. But essentially, being able to track your training is going to be an essential step for you to be able to see patterns in how you're doing things. And these patterns can be things like how strong you're feeling, or if you feel like a limiting factor is your flexibility. I actually wrote an article like 2 years ago about what things to include in a training journal, so I'll share a link to that in the description. Then if you're like me and you keep seeing patterns where you note that you think your flexibility is a limiting factor in your ability to finish climbs, then you know what steps you need to take to get better at climbing. Tool number 3 is one that I've talked about before, but I have a feeling that either you haven't heard of this or you haven't done it yet. This is a little bit different than the one I typically bring to the gym with me, but it is a little tripod with a phone holder on it. And essentially you just put your phone on this, put this down, and you take video of yourself. So maybe the tool is not this tripod. Maybe the tool is actually your smartphone's camera. This does 2 main things. One, if you record yourself with your projects, you'll be able to review the movements in the projects and see where you need to make improvements. That rolls into the second reason that I recommend filming yourself, and that is because you are able to evaluate your technique much easier when you're looking at a video of yourself than when you are just thinking about how you feel about on the wall. You could take this a step further if you'd like as well, and that step is to actually share this video with your friends, maybe online if you have thick skin. There are a couple of Reddit subreddits that you can go to. Climb Harder will be a really harsh critic, but they'll give you some great criticism there. I hope this video was enjoyable for you and that it was helpful. If it was, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who may also be interested in these 3 tools for climbing.